Let's begin our yoga on this beautiful day. All right. Find their chair, sit comfortably with a tall spine, feet planted on the floor, and arrive. Arrive in your space for this just beautiful hour. And take whatever we do today to your own level. And when you find yourself struggling or it's not feeling right, then modify or don't do it, because we go through a lot of different things and then just, pick up on the next thing. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to start with shaking. I like to start with shaking off your day so far. Notice as you shake and just move the body. You can even close your eyes when you do this. Notice any areas of tension and just pay a little more attention to that. Be aware of it. Yeah. Find out if you have some sore muscles or stiffness in your shoulders or hips. Move your legs. Yeah. And just move the body nice and easily. So the body trusts you, just nice and soft and easy. Yeah. And then stop shaking. Good. Close your eyes, bring your palms up on your lap to gather this beautiful springtime energy. Yes, a time to spring is just so beautiful because we're moving out of the darkness, out of the ignorance of, the past season, the dark winter season, and just energetically, mindfully out of ignorance. So we want to move out of ignorance and into lightness and knowledge and peace, harmony, all of those things. Yeah. All right, so let's take a nice big breath in through the nose. And just let the breath out. Feel the shoulders and the body start relaxing on the exhale breath. Again, breathe in through the nose. And sigh the breath out. Good. And now we're going to do a few rounds of Brahmari breath. And basically what that is just humming your breath on the exhale breath. Yeah, kind of sounds like a bee inside of your head. Yeah, and this breath helps us to energize, to wake up a little bit, but also to calm and balance the central nervous system. So take a nice breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, just hum. Then the exhale breath for as long as you can. Feeling the vibration in the lips and the head. Again, breathe in through the nose. Exhale, humming it out. Again, this time breathe in through the nose. And as you exhale, as you hum, try to hum a little higher, a higher pitch. Like a small bee. Notice where that vibration takes you. Again, breathe in. Exhale higher. Now we're going to breathe. And as we exhale, we're going to hum lower. Yeah, for 2. So take a breath in and hum at a lower tone. Just noticing where that vibration is taking you, what part of your body, maybe low jaw, maybe throat. And last one here. Take a nice big breath in and exhale. Low. Then the bottom of the breath, relax your breath. And just notice the effects of that breath. Notice if you feel a little more alert, awake. Notice that there's no difference. Good. Now keeping your eyes closed, we're going to do a little self-massage. So bringing your fingertips onto your skull and massaging the skin of your skull. So pressing in and moving the skin around on your head. And just keep going to different places. Again, and waking up. You may find a place that's kind of tender. So spend a little time there, just moving the skin around on your skull, just with your fingertips. Yeah, good. And then eventually taking your fingers to your ears and pulling your ears up. And then to the side of your ears, pulling your ears back. Feel the stretch on your face. And then bringing your fingers to your earlobes and gently pressing and pulling on your earlobes. Good. And then massaging your earlobes. Yeah. All these many energy points. Can go to the side of your ears. And then bringing your hands to the side of your neck and massaging the back of your neck. Maybe you go a little further to the back of your shoulders. Wherever you feel like your body needs. Just some moving of the energy around. Yeah, good. And then when you feel complete, bring your hands onto your lap with your palms up. Good. Again, keeping your eyes closed still. Lift the heart, find a gentle, tall spine. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And then roll your head over to one side and up and over to the other side and down. And one more slow circle here, loosening the neck. Every time the head comes forward, pause, and then reverse, go the opposite direction. Nice and slow. And the next time that the head comes forward, pause. Press down into your feet, slowly bring your head back up, still keeping your eyes closed. On an inhale breath, turn your head slowly over to the right. And then exhale and turn your head slowly over to the other side. And then inhale, bring your head back forward. Good. And then when you're feeling ready and complete, gently just crack your eyes open, just a little, like a little ray of light into your eyes. They've been closed for a little while. And then open them a little wider and then start to gently blink your eyes as you eventually open your eyes. Good. When your eyes are closed for a period of time, it's nice to open them slowly, because if you shoot them open, it sort of kicks on that sympathetic nervous system, right? Yeah, so just being mindful of that. All right, nice tall spine again. Relax the right arm down. Lift the arm halfway up, forward. Move it across your chest. Good. And then just hug that arm into your chest. Squeeze that armpit area, that lymph glands. Bring the hand, your right hand, into a fist and just start to circle the hand. One direction, circle it in the other direction. Tucking that leg. And then release the arm a little bit, lift it up a little higher, and then squeeze it in towards your body, just to get a different part of the stretch on that back and shoulder blade. And then release the arm, good. And roll out the shoulders. And let's go to the other side. So just cross the left arm over, hug it in, yes, to your chest. Bring the hand into a fist and just make a nice circle in one direction and circle the other direction. Good. And then relax the arm, relax a little bit, lift it up a little higher maybe, and gently squeeze it in. Just to where you're feeling a nice stretch in your whole upper back and shoulder blade. Yeah, good. And then release that arm out, good. And roll the shoulders. Maybe you roll them in the opposite direction. Just nice and loose with the shoulders. Good. Relax. So now on an inhale breath, bring both arms up. Bring your hands into a fist and do circles. And a couple circles in one direction, couple circles in the other direction. Now flip your palms up. Bring your fingers to your shoulders. And then bring them forward. And bring them to your shoulders and forward. Bring them to your shoulders, bring your elbows forward. Good. And then lift them up and back and down. Just to where it feels like a nice motion in your shoulders and there's no discomfort. Do 2 circles in one direction and then reverse and go the opposite direction. Good. Nice and mindful. And relax. Release the arms down, shake them out, shake out the body. Just release the tension. Find your gentle tall spine. Yes, and then press down into your feet. Now lift both shoulders up to your ears. Bring a smile to your face. Your shoulders are smiling, your face is smiling. And keep the smile on your face as you release the shoulders. Good. And move it again. Shake, shake, shake. Good. All right, hands into prayer position now. Good. And then inhale breath, reach the fingers up towards the sky. Fan them out, big sacred circle here and down. Good. And inhale, circle up and out and down. Yeah, good. And relax the arms down now, turn the palms out. On an inhale breath, press into your feet and reach both arms up the opposite direction. We're gonna come up, you can bend your elbows a little bit. We're gonna interlace your hands above your head. See if you can flip your palms up. And then press into your feet and stretch your arms as straight as they will go. Being mindful that the arms are in line with the ears. Good. Take a breath in, exhale, and maybe push your palms up a little higher if you can. It's comfortable. Good. And now we're going to relax the elbows a little bit. Good. You're going to turn your head over to the right and you're going to look up just to where it's comfortable. Good. And then bring the head back down and then back forward. And then you're going to look over to the left and up. And bring your head back down and back forward. Good. Release the arms down, the hands down, flip your palms back down, and just very gently land your hands onto your head. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders back and down. Yeah. And feel grounded. Feet are grounded. You're grounding your body into the earth. Good. And fluttering the eyes open. Just gently float your hands all the way down. Yeah. Good. And then relax the shoulders. Just let the arms hang and the shoulders relax down. That should feel really nice. Yeah. Good. All right, we're going to take this right leg, so we're going to scoot forward a little bit. Yeah, and then take your right leg and step it out. Excuse me. Got a little tickle. Over here. Good, then take your right hand onto your left thigh. Release your arm down. Turn it out. Pressing down into your feet. Reach that arm out and up. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, reach up and just gently lean over. Now bring your awareness to the left leg and see if you can press that left thigh out as you're reaching to the left, right. Yeah. And then you can gently look underneath that left arm and feel that whole stretch on the side of your hip, side of your rib cage. Yeah, and breathe. Good. And then release your head back forward. Press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. And then exhale, relax the shoulder as the arm floats down. Good. And bring both hands onto your thighs. And now heel, toe, your right foot next to the left. Good. And step the left leg out. Find your nice posture, nice tall spine. Yeah, good. Bringing your left hand now onto your right thigh, right arm down. Turn the palm out. Good. Pressing down into your feet to float your arm out and up nice and easily. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, reach up and stretch over. Keep the arms straight if you can. Yeah. And then see if you can press that right thigh out into that left hand. And turn the head and look underneath your right arm. Find your breath. Opening up that whole right side of your body now. Good. And then relax the head back forward. Press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. And exhale, release that arm down. Good. And relax the shoulders. And heel, toe, your foot back next to the other one. Good. And then move the body, shake it out, shake it out. Good. Find your posture, nice tall spine. We're scooted forward in our chair a little bit. Yes. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward and just bring the upper body forward. Keep the head above the spine. Don't round your back. Good. And then on an inhale breath, press into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up and reach your arms forward and up. Good. We're going to come into a little twist here. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, relax, turn to the right as you drop your arms halfway. Reaching your arms back, especially that left arm. You can look back towards that right hand. Press into your feet. Inhale, start to bring your body back forward. Float your arms up. And exhale over to the other side. Drop your arms halfway. Look to the left. Reach your arms back, opening up that chest. Shoulders. Press into your feet. Inhale, bring your arms up as your body comes forward. Good. Bring your palms together above your head in Anjali Mudra. And exhale, float your hands down to your heart. Good. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, release your arms down. As you inhale, turn your palms up, reach your arms slightly back, and inhale like you want to just grab the whole world. Inhale as the arms come up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, bring your head forward, your arms down. Yes, just embracing all that there is. So many gifts in this world that we have visually, just looking at the flowers, that are growing, the green of the grass. It's all the different colors of green. Yeah. So fortunate. All right, we're still scooted forward here. We're going to just stretch our hamstring a little bit before we stand up. So we're going to extend our right leg forward. Good. So don't drop your knee, right? You want a slight little bend in the knee. You want to lift the toe. Good. And then make sure that you're nice and comfortable on your chair. Yeah. And then take a big breath in, lift the heart. And as you exhale, start to hinge forward. Keep your chest up, keep your gaze up. Yeah. And you're just hinging forward. Yeah. Feeling the stretch in your back hamstring there. And then feel free to look down towards the floor. And breathe. Yeah. Toe is up. Each exhale, see if you can melt further forward. Good. And then pressing down into the left foot, slowly bring the body back up. See if you can point your toe down. See if you can drop the ball of your foot towards the floor. Stretching the top of your ankle. And then release it. And now slide your foot back and keep sliding that right foot back, but keep the heel down. Keep it down. Don't let the heel lift up. If lifted up, you went back too far for a calf stretch. And then when you get to your edge, your range of motion, press down into your right foot slightly, especially the heel. Yeah. Stretching that Achilles tendon, that calf. And then release. And bring both feet now, both toes even. And now we're going to extend the other leg out onto your heel. Yeah. Lift your toes, slight bend in the knee, lift your heart. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hinge forward till you start feeling a stretch in that hamstring. Again, big muscle that hamstring is. Yeah, so we want to keep it stretched, limp. If you ever pulled your hamstring, you know how long it takes for it to heal. So we want to keep it stretched. Good. And strong. Good. Now press down into your right foot. Slowly bring your body back up. See if you can drop the left ball of the foot towards the floor, stretching the top of your foot, top of your ankle. Yeah. And then release, let the toe come up. Slide that left foot back. Keep sliding it back. Stay on the heel though. Yeah, slide it as far back as you can till you have the heel still planted into the floor. Gently press into the left heel and feel that stretch on your Achilles. Stretch on your calf. This is a great calf stretch. And again, our calves are really important in keeping us upright. Yes, strong, balanced. And then relax and bring both feet now back evenly. And we're going to make our way now, just wiggle out the legs. And we're going to bring ourselves to a stand. Yeah. Good. All right. So again, coming to a mindful stand, I like to tandem my feet and bring one foot a little bit further forward than the other. Nice tall spine. We're going to keep our spine straight, our head above our spine. We're going to lean forward slightly. Good. And then on an inhale breath, we're going to lean forward, press into your feet to bring yourself up to a nice stand. Once you're up, squeeze your glute muscles. Yeah, good. And make your way to the back of your chair. Good. All right. You keep the chair forward or out to the side. And let's just do a little moving around, shaking around, wiggling out any tension in the body. Good. You can row your boat with your arms. Yeah, just do whatever your body feels like doing. Move however your body feels like moving. Yeah, good. And then let's find Tadasana. Good. Bringing our legs out slightly wider apart. Yes, soften your knees. Big breath in and out as we go side to side. Inhale, nose, out the mouth. Inhale, nose, out the mouth. Ha. 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 Now as you're going side to side, change the breath, right? Inhale to the opposite side now. Ha. Wait, I have to figure that out. Ha. There we go. Ha. And slow it down and relax. Yeah. Whenever we have to think of something while we are moving, then step your feet back together. While we are moving, Yeah. We're in the present moment. All right, hands into our chest, and we're gonna do the breath of joy. It's such a joyful time of year. Really, any time of year can be joyful. Even the darkest day in the midst of December can be a joyful day if we mindfully make it that way. Remember, we were talking about how many thoughts go through our mind? Between 6,000 and 70,000 a day. So we don't want to have to deal with almost any of them. So just let them come and go, let them come and go. This practice helps us to just not even pay attention. Good. All right. So on an inhale breath, step out to the right. Big breath in, lift the heart. As you exhale, just send your hips back, soften your knees, bow your arms, head, body down. Yeah. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Breath of joy on the other side. Inhale, step out, lift the heart, look up. And exhale, just let the body drop forward or the head. Just a little bit, reach back. And then inhale, step together. And exhale, hands to heart. Good. And relax the arms down, roll it out. Good. All right, we're gonna come into a little dance. You're gonna use the back of your chair here. So you'll just follow along. We're gonna do warrior 3 and warrior 1, and just do a little, summer dance, spring dance. Yeah, good. So we're gonna start with into Tadasana. So right, palms are forward, kneecaps lifted, shoulders gently back and down, head tucked back just slightly. Nice posture, heart lifted. Yeah, good. All right. So we want enough space between you and the chair so you can lift your knee up. Yes. So figure that out, right? And then if you need to, you can put your fingertips on the chair. And we're going to start with shifting the weight into the left leg and lifting the right knee up. Yeah, just as high as is comfortable. Good. And now on an exhale breath, you're going to start to lean the body forward, send your right foot back like you want to stamp the wall. So you can be having your hands on your chair. And you want to drop your right hip so that it's level. We're going to lift draw the toes in towards your body. Finding yourself in a little warrior 3 pose. Soft bend in that left knee. Take a breath in. Now on an exhale breath, you're just going to softly bend that left knee as you gently drop your foot onto the floor. So I'm going to move my chair with your legs. So we're going to find our warrior 1 legs. So your back foot is on a slight angle. You can widen your stance if that feels better for you. We want to try to square our hips to the front of the room. Yeah, good. So finding ourselves in our warrior 1 legs. Relax your arms down. Good. Nice little soft bend in this front knee. On an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. Good. Find yourself in full warrior. You can always hold on to your chair with one hand. Good. Good. And now on an inhale breath, we're going to straighten that left knee, reach up a little higher, and maybe lean back slightly. Take a breath in here, and on an exhale breath, you're going to cactus your arms. So opening your chest as you're slightly looking up to the ceiling or where the ceiling meets the wall. Good. Take a breath in here. And on an exhale breath now, re-bend that left knee and just let the arms float down. Good. And now inhale, we're going to bring the arms forward and up as we straighten the front knee. And this time, as we exhale, we're going to drop the arms down and reach them back like an airplane. Yeah. Good. Soften that left knee. On an inhale breath, straighten the left knee as the arms come up, stretching up. And exhale, soften that left knee as we reach the arms down into airplane. 2 more. Inhale as the arms come up, straighten that left knee, reach up, maybe lean back. And exhale, drop the arms, reach the arms back like an airplane. Good job. And exhale, inhale, slowly come back up, straightening the knee. Exhale one more time, cactus the arms. Take a breath in, exhale, look forward, release the arms down. Good. Leaning forward slightly. On an inhale breath, bring that back foot next to the other and shake it out. Good. Nice. All right, roll it out. Let's bring our legs a little bit wider apart. We'll do the other side in a second. Yeah. Soften the knees and just do some nice circles with your hips. Just rotating your hips in one direction and then reverse and rotating your hips in the other direction. Good. Come back to center. Now bringing your legs all together. So the legs are together here. Hands onto the thighs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, send your hips back, slide your hands down to your knees, and just circle your knees. You can press your knees gently together as you do tiny little circles in one direction. And then reverse and go in the other direction. Good. And then press into your feet, slowly bring the body back up. Good. And find your Tadasana behind your chair with enough space to lift your knee. So Tadasana here, nice tall spine, palms forward, kneecaps lift, shoulders gently back and down, even belly tucked in slightly. Nice tall posture. You can have your hands on your chair here. Yeah, good. And on an inhale breath, lift the opposite knee, the left knee down. Good. And then as you exhale, bend that leg back. Yeah, holding onto your chair. Yes, probably that your left hip is reaching up, so drop your left hip, reach your left toes in towards the front, towards your front body. Yeah, good. Take a breath in here, soften that right knee, and very gently drop the left foot to the floor. And find your warrior one legs. And you can modify. Make sure that you have enough width of the legs so that you feel stable, you feel grounded. And the back leg is, toes are on an angle. Good. And we're softening the right knee. Good. And hips are squared to the front of the room. Those are your warrior one legs. Good. All right. And now on an inhale breath, keep that knee bent for now. Reaching the arms forward and up. Looking up, maybe leaning back slightly. On an exhale breath, cactus your arms. Yeah, so open up that chest, collarbone, thyroid, thymus gland. Good. And then inhale, reach the arms up, straighten that front knee. As you exhale, soften the front knee, reach the arms down and reach them back. Inhale, as the arms come up, straighten the knee, stretch up tall. Look up between the hands if that's available. And exhale, let the arms float down, soften that right knee, reach the arms back. Two more here. Inhale, straightening the knee as you reach up, get long, reach back maybe. Exhale, soften the knee, drop the arms, reach back. Good. And one more. Inhale, straighten the knee, reach up, lean back. And exhale, float the arms down, reach them back. Good. And then you can keep the knee bent, bring the body back up. Good. As you straighten the knee now here, on an inhale breath, just step back, foot next to the other, and shake it out. Nice work, everybody. And again, we're going to bring the legs out wide, soften the knees. Now let's do a couple figure eights with our hips. So bring the belly forward and to the right and back. And then bring the belly forward and to the left and back. These are soft. Belly forward and to the right and back. Forward to the left. So you got that pattern, the figure eight. Just do two more at your own pace. Imagining making the number 8, circling with your hips. One more. And relax. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Get rid of any tension that might have built up here. Keeping our legs wide now. Good. Making toes are forward. Good. Shoulders back and down. We're going to inhale and reach your arms out and up. Make a big star with your body. Yeah. And then interlace your hands above your head again. Bend the elbows, flip your palms up. And on an inhale breath, see if you can, or exhale breath, see if you can reach your palms up. And then release. Bend the elbows a little bit. And from here, we're just going to do a little side bend. The tummy's tucked in. Take a breath in, and on an exhale breath, just drop your right elbow towards the floor. Press down into the outside of your left foot slightly. Yeah. Stretching that left side. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, over to the other side. Dropping the left elbow. Stretch. Inhale, come back up. Good. Exhale, flip your palms down. Slowly land your hands onto your head. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Press into your feet. Feel grounded into the earth. And then floating the eyes open. Release the hands. Let them float down. Very nice. Roll out the shoulders. And then heel, toe, or step, step, step your feet back to Tadasana. Good. Bringing your hands onto your heart, crossing them onto your chest. And close your eyes. Good. Just feel the heartbeat. Yeah. Feel the breath, feel the belly rise as you breathe in. And draw back as you breathe out. Just checking in. Good. And then when you feel ready, flutter the eyes open, relax the arms down. Good. And move the body, shake the body. Maybe do a little march, just moving the body however the body wants to move. Yeah. And just pretend you're just taking a little walk. You can walk forward. You can walk back and forward and back. And you can step it up a little bit. Maybe you come into a little jog, or maybe you march with knees higher and arms higher. Decide what your body feels like today, or maybe you just keep walking. Yeah, but just move the body. Move the body. And get a little bit more blood flowing. Good. And then relax. Roll out the shoulders. You might want to have your chair handy in front of you or on the side. But actually, we're going to come to the side of our chair. So come to either side of your chair here. Just going to do a little balance here. A little balancing before we sit down. Yeah. So when you balance, you want to take your weight and shift it to the center on one leg, right? So we're shifting our weight over to this inside leg. Good. And then bending the knee. So we don't want to be legs out and then lifting this side, right? Because the weight's not centered here. You want to have that weight centered. Shift the body over so that the weight is centered. And then bend the knee. Nice tall spine. We're gonna do some figure eights here. So we're gonna lift the foot up off the floor and just with your toe, do some figure eights, like 3 or 4. And then add the knee. So now we're making a figure 8 with our knee. Nice and easy. Good. And now we're going to add our figure 8 with our arms, with our hands. The number 8 is very auspicious in many cultures. And release. Good. Shake it up. That's just a fun little way to test our balance and strengthen our standing leg. Let's move to the other side of our chair and do our 8s before we sit down here. So again, starting with posture, nice tall spine, heart lifted. Good. Shifting the weight to center, right? So shifting the weight so that you're feeling centered, that you can bend this knee, and then bend the knee, come to the toe. Good. And then if you can lift the toe just off the ground and just start with your foot, making a figure 8, concentrating on your foot. Good. And then add your knee. Yeah, so now figure 8 with the knee. And if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can always let go of the chair. That makes it pretty challenging, or just one finger. Good. Now let's add the arm, the hand, the fist. Figure 8 with the fist and the knee. Yeah. Nice and loose. Good. And release. Shake it out. And some glute strengthening there. Good. All right. Nice work. It might feel good to just do a couple hip circles again, softening the knees and just circle the hips, loosen up those hips. They might have gotten tight with that weight standing. And then reverse, opposite direction. Good. All right, so we're going to make our way now back to our chairs. Sitting down mindfully, taking time to sit down mindfully. So find yourself in front of your seat, hands on the thighs. Start to reach your hips back, reach them back, reach them back. Pause maybe halfway. Keep the heart lifted, head above the shoulders. Good. Then send your hips back a little more. You're now on the heels of your feet. The weight is grab the front of your seat and let your hips float down onto the seat. Yeah, good. All right, and we've landed. We're gonna open up these hips. Yeah, so let's just loosen them up. Let's do a little butterfly with your legs. Just to start loosening them up a little bit. Good. All right, we haven't done a true figure 4 in a little while, so we'll do that. So taking your hands behind one knee, your right knee maybe. And on an inhale breath, see if you can hug your thigh into your belly. Squeeze your belly, the belly with your thigh. Good. Let's make now circles with our feet. One, our foot, and opposite. All right, relax that lower leg. And if it's available to land that lower leg onto your left leg here, yeah, you can do the shin, you can do up to the ankle area, the side of the ankle, or even the foot. You can cross at your ankles if that feels better. Yeah, what we want to do is make sure that we can have a nice lifted heart here, tall spine. Hands are just lightly resting on your leg. Good. Take a nice big breath in, good posture. Keep looking up slightly. As you exhale, hinge forward at your hips. Start coming slow, right? Pause. Take another breath in. See if you have a little more space to go. You can even tuck your belly in slightly to give yourself more space. But keep the head above the shoulders. Don't start to round the back straight. One more breath in, exhale, see if you have any little bits of space left to go forward. And then you can relax the head, just let it come forward. Good. Relax the shoulders, wiggle the fingers. If your leg is up on top of the left, see if you want to lift your right toes up Enhance the stretch that way. Then any point in time, any of it's too much, then you've gone too far. So back out a little bit. Close your eyes. Breathe. Nice long, slow, deep breath. And each time you exhale, ask yourself, what am I gripping? Open your mouth slightly. Maybe you're gripping your jaw. Again, wiggle the fingers. Make sure that your arms are relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed. And you're just letting gravity, the weight of your upper body, come forward as you breathe out and relax. Maybe incorporate Ujjayi breath here, slight restriction of the back of your throat. That helps to calm that central nervous system down, even in this fairly challenging stretch. One more breath here. And when you're ready now, wiggle the left toes. Press down into the left foot and slowly bring the body back up. So slowly. We've been there for a little while. Yeah. Once up, you can flutter your eyes open if you had them closed. And then see if you can just cross your leg. Just let your leg cross over. Yeah. If that doesn't feel good, cross at your ankles. Good. We want this a standing leg, this left leg. We don't want it to be bent to the side. We want it perpendicular to the floor. Good. See if we can lift the heart, find a nice tall spine. Good. All right, relax your arms down. And let's bring your left hand onto your right shoulder. Good. Bring your right hand, bend the elbow and tuck it behind you. So you can bring it onto your sacrum, you can bring it onto your waist, just wherever it's nice and easy. Good. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, start to turn over to the right. Turn your head over to the right. And find deep belly breath. As you breathe in, let the belly puff up. As you breathe out, draw the belly in. See if you can turn a little further. We're wrapped up into our little pretzel. Yeah, squeezing lymph glands between our legs, our armpit, turning and twisting, squeezing a little bit your internal organs, colon, intestines, stomach, liver, spleen, gallbladder, all those things we have. And then when you're ready, slowly come back forward with the head and the body. Release your arm down, release your arm out from in back of you. Pull out your shoulders. Good. And feel free to guide that leg up and off. Good. Nice tall spine and just butterfly. Release any of the tension you may have built up there. And we're just gonna go do that beautiful stretching and twisting. Again, springtime, good time for detoxification. Lots of water, lots of fluid, flushing things out from the sleepy winter that we were in, the slumber. And now, other side. So grabbing behind the left knee now, hugging that thigh. Really squeeze it into your belly if you can. Shoulders back. And then do a couple circles with that foot. That just feels good. Other direction. Good. And now set yourself up on this side. If it's available to you to bring that leg and just lay it onto that right leg. Make sure that it doesn't collapse, the right leg. Yeah. And again, experiment with, am I too high? Do I need to back off a little bit? Maybe I can go a little more. If it's available to you, you can go to the outside of your foot. Just want to make sure that we have a nice tall spine. And maybe some of us cross at our ankle. Yeah. You decide. Good. All right. So again, nice tall spine. That's the litmus test. If you can't lift the heart, then you're too far here and you need to modify. Lift the chin up slightly. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, bring your awareness to hinging at your hips. So almost like you're pushing your belly forward. Hinge forward till you start feeling that stretch. Yeah, and that left hip now. Good. Take another breath in. See if you can go a little further. Hinge forward a little bit more. Now we're bringing your gaze down towards the floor. Close your eyes. If your leg is up top, maybe slowly lift the left toe up. See if that enhances your stretch. Good. Smile on the face here. Relax, wiggle your fingers, feel the arms relax, feel the shoulders relax. Few breaths here, nice big breaths, and each time that you exhale, see if you can melt the body a little further forward. A little bit more each time. Allow that exhale, long exhale breath again. Tap into Ujjayi breath to relax the body as you open the hip. Yeah, and release all of that, darkness, ignorance, all the negative emotions. Just let them go. Relax into this challenge. Soften into it. Be with it. Once again, wiggle the fingers. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. Now bring your awareness to that right foot, pressing down into the right foot. Start to slowly bring your body back up. Nice and slow. Once up, see if it's comfortable for you to cross your legs. Yeah, and if it's not, cross at your ankles. Yeah, readjust your legs so that this leg feels nice and sturdy, your right leg. Good. Relax your arms down. This time we're going to bring our right arm to our left shoulder. We're going to bend the left elbow, slide the top of your hand just nice and easily behind you. Maybe it could be on your sacrum, maybe up on your waist. Maybe it can reach a little bit further over to the right. Yeah, and maybe not. Let's take a nice big breath in. Lift the heart, exhale, relax, and slowly just turn over to the other side. Maybe sliding that left arm over to the right a little bit behind you there. Opening up the shoulder again a little bit more. Stretching the neck a little bit more. Using the lymphatic system. Releasing built up stagnant fluid in your lymph nodes. And breathe. Find that belly breath. Breathing in, belly rises. Breathing out, belly draws in. Maybe you twist a little bit more, just a tick. And then as you exhale, now relax everything. Slowly turn the head towards the front. Release that arm down, the right arm down. Slide the left arm out from behind you. Good. And then take some time to take your leg up and off. And nice tall spine. One more butterfly. Yeah. Good. Relax the arms down. Final stretch here. Just a nice stretch for our back. So slide your hands back. Grab onto the chair behind you, somewhere on the frame. And then first stretch your shoulders back. Maybe bend your elbows towards the back of your chair. Maybe look up to where the ceiling meets the wall and open up your heart. And breathe. And then on your next exhale breath, straighten the elbows again. Take a breath in. And on an exhale breath, just let your upper body fall forward, holding onto your chair and letting the weight just fall. And then breathe. Now find both feet. Press down into both feet. Slowly bring your body back up. And then release the arms down. Good. And let's just shake the body one more time. Close your eyes. And now shake and move the body. Notice if you can find any tension in the body. And just bring a smile to your face. And just move through space. Feel the air all around you. We, like fish in water, we survive in air. Yeah, just feel that environment of yours. Yeah, move, release, relax, roll the shoulders, move your toes, whatever you need to move to release the tension in any little parts of your body. And then find stillness. So sitting back into your chair, getting yourself prepared for final relaxation. Want your back supported, feet on the floor. Feel free to lay down on the floor if you'd like. Good. Hands up, palms. I like palms up on my lap. Feel free to do up or down. Arms, hands high above on your thighs so that it just naturally keeps your lungs open. Yeah. And then we're going to take a nice big breath in and hum it out. Another big breath in. And this time, just sigh it out with your mouth slightly open. And imagine all the tension in your body, in your mind, just floating out. One more of those. Take a breath in. And let everything go. Let go all of your efforts. Begin to relax. The shoulders. Bring the gentle little smile to your face. Relaxing all the muscles in your face. Arms relaxed. Fingers. Feel your heart relax back. Your belly is soft. Legs are relaxed. Feet. Toes. Whole body. Your awareness to thoughts, if any. And again, just allow them to come and go, float in and float out. No need to give any thoughts your attention. Let go of all of your effort. And simply, for one more minute, Let go. Just be. Mind begins to wander. Thoughts begin to stick. Bring your awareness to the breath going into your nostrils and out of your nostrils. The cool air going in, warm air going out. And then let go. Notice how you feel. Bring a gentle little smile back to your face. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to come back now into this space, take a breath in and let it go. Begin to wiggle toes, fingers, sway. As gently waking yourself back up, coming back into your space, into the air that you exist in. Coming to stillness, softly bringing your hands into prayer position, resting your thumbs onto your heart. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, let your head drop forward. Relax your shoulders. Close practice today with this. Be mindful of your thoughts, for they become words. Be mindful of your words, for they become actions. Be mindful of your actions, for they become habits. Be mindful of your habits, for they become your character. And your character becomes your destiny. Begins with thoughts. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to just crack your eyes open slightly. Let a small sliver of light come in. And then a little bit more. And a little bit more. Opening your eyes, lifting your head, and I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself, finding yourself in your yoga today. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.